you. Okay, so first of all, thank you guys for your time. Today, I have a presentation for you guys about possible funding for my Eagle project that I'm going to be doing. Excuse the date, that was from last week. But just a quick agenda, what we're going to be going over. We're going to be going over the introduction, a little bit about myself, a little bit about the project, and then kind of like what I would require, I guess, funding wise, and then just a period of any sort of questions or discussion you guys may require. So beginning with a little bit about myself. Hi, my name is Jonah Oshana. For you guys who don't know, I'm a junior at Leland High School, and I've been in the Boy Scout program since 2009. So I started in the Cub Scouts. I plan to hopefully be an Eagle Scout by the end of 2021. And just a little bit about myself and some of my interests. I'm avid at speech and debate at Leland. I've been a member of the club for, I guess, going on two and a half years now. I have a really good, just my favorite subject in school, history. It's one of my favorite subjects. It's just something I'm really passionate about. Really love computers. I was on robotics teams all throughout middle school. STEM is something I want to be going into kind of in the future. And I'm also a member of the track and field team at Leland. So yeah, there's a picture of me back in, oh man, I want to say like third grade, but yeah, I've been in this for a long time, and it's kind of sad that I'm going towards the end of my journey, but scouting has been really important to me, and it's been something that's really truly made me the person I am today. And it's really exciting to be able to finally get to this point of getting to an Eagle project, and I'm really happy that I'm kind of at this point. So going into my project a little bit, what I'm planning to do. So I'm planning to serve Brightstar preschool. They're a preschool, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar, out by Cooser. And I've known the administration staff there pretty much since the school was started. They started it, I want to say 6-7 years ago. It's been a while. But yeah, the lady who runs it, she's over here in the corner here. Her name's Jacqueline. I've known her forever. She's been a really good friend to my family. I pretty much know all these guys, all of their instructors. We have Jacqueline, Alicia, Justin, all these people I've known throughout like my childhood life, and they've always been there for me. And they've always been like really instrumental in kind of like my upbringing and stuff, because I'd spend a lot of weekends with them, like at family gatherings and stuff, and just friend gatherings. But yeah, they've been really good. They've been really good to me, and they're really good to these students here. What I see at Brightstar is I see lots of just like really valuable teaching. These people have like, it's a really hard job being a teacher, and it's even harder being a teacher for kids at that age group. And they do an amazing job. I really love the work that they do there. They are a registered nonprofit. And yeah, and one of the ways I'm planning to serve them is by building a playhouse for the students there. So their playhouse that they have currently, it's not even a playhouse. It's like one of those like pre-built ones you guys can buy at Costco. I'm sure if you guys are familiar or have kids at home. And it's kind of just been sitting there for 4 years. No one really goes in it. It's all like dirty and gross. And what we want to do is take that, it's like little like plastic pre-built, and make it into this thing over here. This is like a concept of what I'm going for. This is actually like a real life version of the design that I'm going off of. So we're gonna be going something like this, probably a little bit of painting done there. But yeah, I want to build this for the kids there. And for this project, I would require about 10 to 12 people, I want to say, like just hands-on wise, because I myself, as the Eagle Scout like candidate, I can't touch anything, right? So I'd need like 10 to 12 people to work on it. And this would be a mix of both scouts and adults to handle power tools and things like that. And then I assume it would take around 3 days to complete this project. Although I did go to an Eagle project recently where we had about 7 scouts. We built something like this. It was like it was like a sort of home structure, but it was like for animals. So, and that only took like 2 days. So I'm thinking 3 days is a pretty good estimate. And going on next to my funding request for this project, I would need about $1,400 like total budget. This is including, by the way, I just sectioned off 20% of what I would originally need, just as like extra money in case like something goes wrong. So this is like a 20%. So I believe it's like $200 of this, or $300 of this $1,400 total budget is just extra in case like something were to go wrong. But yeah, my planned funding, which I already have set away, is about $300. And then the remaining funding needed, excuse this typo, it's not 900, it's 1100 as of right now. That's what I would necessarily need. And for, just so you guys can look at the costs, this is what I'm going for. This is like my essential material shopping list. It's pretty much a bunch of materials. We got all the types of wood that we would need. I've gone to different places. I've looked at Home Depot, although they have like a pretty bad like lumber shortage right now, so they wouldn't have all the parts I needed. Lowe's has a pretty good selection. I plan to also go to Economy Lumber to find like certain parts. And I believe Economy Lumber would give me a 20% discount. So I will be going there soon. But yeah, this is pretty much a shopping list of like the things I would need. Tools, I believe, would be given by either myself, because I have a lot of these myself, or the adults that are helping volunteer with the project. So I think tools are covered, but pretty much this main shopping list is going to be the bulk of my costs, along with things like food for the scouts that are working there, any shade structures if we need, transportation and delivery of the materials to the site. And again, I don't think I've said this already, but all materials will be built on site. So pretty much I'm going to have everything shipped there to the school, and then we'll all go there and build it. So there isn't that much in terms of transportation other than from the store to the build site. And yeah, so this is that's pretty much what all this money is going towards. And then here's another kind of just open concept layout so you guys can kind of understand like what I'm trying to build here. So this here, again, is like the kind of like the design, right? This is what we're going off of. And this is hopefully something we're going to make it look, like. Notice how it doesn't have a floor here. What we're going to do actually is put in a floor. So I think that's something that the teachers wanted or requested. And yeah, this is pretty much what we're going for in the playground of their preschool. And it's a pretty tall structure. It's about like 5 feet tall about, but yeah, definitely good enough for any preschooler going into. So yeah, this is what we're going for. This is what hopefully I can achieve for this preschool. And with that, I believe we're at the end of my presentation. Thank you guys for your time. And if you have any questions, please fire away.
On this project that you're or is it going to be 3 consecutive days, or going to alternate days, or what?
Okay, so yeah, amazing question. I've already narrowed down a few possible dates for when this project would go down. So I'm looking towards the month of September, right? Because I need adequate time to purchase materials, have everything sent there, also gain scout interest. That's one of the phases of my project. I need to have scouts who are willing to volunteer for those days. So I'm looking to build in the month of September, and I'm looking for it to be from the weekend of September 24th to the September 25th and 26th are going to be my main 2 days that I have like the most people that are available. And then if I don't get it done in those 2 days, I would do the next weekend after. So it would be 2 days and then one day after that, because it is during the school year, so we can't necessarily work during the weekdays. But yeah, that's what I plan to get this project worked out.
Very good, thank you.
Have you talked to Economy Lumber about any possible discounts on the product that you can?
Yes. So what I have done is in both of my so for the Eagle project to get even like for even me to get approved to be doing any of this, right? I need to speak to my I have an Eagle board, so pretty much a board of adults who are all Eagle Scouts, and they help you and they tell you, okay, this is what you need for your presentation before they kind of approve it. And then I also have to go talk to a council representative from our local council to kind of make sure everything's squared away and you can go and proceed with everything. And in both of those meetings, I was told that Economy Lumber actually is run by an Eagle Scout, or former Eagle, or yeah, is run by an Eagle Scout. So he gives you a 20% discount pretty much off of like anything you need if it's for an Eagle Scout project. So yeah, we would be able to get that discount from Economy Lumber, and I will be going to speak to them in this next coming week.
John Saunders. Thank you.
Of course.
One of our guests had, I thought, a good question. Do you need any type of building permit for this?
Nope. This is actually part of my Eagle application for the project. So don't need any types of permits because all of it's on private property, and we have any and all permissions given by the owners of the property. It's those people that I mentioned in my presentation. They own it. I've known them forever. They're like, whatever you need to do, please do it on our property. There's no issue. We don't need any permits.
So I had a question about longevity. Will this be permanently mounted to the ground, and then are you going to seal wood, and then is there a roof?
So yes, there is a roof. It is meant to be, it's not necessarily meant to be, I guess, like mounted to the ground with like any sort of like sealant or cement or anything like that. But, you know, it's a pretty reasonable structure. It's not going to blow away in the wind. No one can really take it. It's not something necessarily you can pick up. It will have a floor too. So I think that actually will be, actually, no, that won't be mounted to the ground. It's just going to be built in one spot, and it's going to stay in that spot. Nobody can really take it. It's going to be, you know, all fenced in. It's meant to be there permanently, at least as permanent as it'll last. Hopefully, if we build it good enough, it'll last there permanently. But yeah, that's what we're going for. And yes, it has a roof in this design. Should be We're building it to be totally weatherproof, so shouldn't necessarily be dealing with any sort of like weather issues or collapse issues or anything like that. But yeah, that's what we're going for.
I have a question. When are you going to turn 18?
When am I going to turn 18? So I just turned 17 last week. So on July 19th, 2022, I will be 18.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Too many people were talking.
No,
July.
July 19th, 2022.
I only raised that because I had a son that had a problem with that.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I mean, you know, you got to go.
My son missed the date.
Really?
Got it. Okay.
All
Any
right.
other questions?
Is there any other questions? Okay.
Trisha in the chat over here is saying that it doesn't matter if it's on private property, there are building regulations regardless. This doesn't meet any sort of, it doesn't impede on any sort of regulations, because what Brightstar has been doing is they built like a whole like play structure on their, they built a whole play structure on their property, and it's no issue. We've had like, they've done multiple like renovation projects and stuff like that. And considering that they have like, it's kind of like it's not like, it doesn't affect anything else. It doesn't require any sort of like, regulation or approval from a government entity. So yeah, we have everything we need to start building.
It's also my understanding, because it's not mounted to the ground, it's not considered
Yeah,
a permanent
it's not
structure.
mounted to the ground. It's purely just like it's basically decoration almost. That's like legally, right? Yeah.
Because of the size.
What physical size footprint?
Physical size of the house. So going back here, I don't know if you can see, kind of goes like in inches. It's going to be about, I want to say about like 5 feet wide, or sorry, 5 feet long, about 3 feet wide. And then it's, I think, what is it? Yeah, 55 to 64 inches tall. Or wait, no, not 64 inches tall. So it's, I think feet wise, it's about, it's like 5'3", and then 5.5 height. So that's what we're gonna be going for. Perfect to fit any sort of preschooler. That's for sure.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, wait, on one more note, is Miss Brasher still running speech and debate?
Oh man, you bet. Yeah, Ms. Brasher still is in speech and debate. She will be there for a much longer time to come. Yeah, I love Ms. Brasher. Actually, believe it or not, I think I have a letter from her here on my desk. But yeah, Ms. Brasher is still in speech and debate. At that picture of a very tournament I showed, just spent like a lot of time talking to her. She's still there. We love her. She's pretty much a treasure. Did you have a child in speech and debate?
No, well, we run a speech contest, and there were several students from Leland each year, and that's who we would work with.
Oh yeah.
Miss Brash.
Yep, she's still there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so Jonah, I will let you know, but we will have an endowment meeting, rather quickly, so you can get moving on this project.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time. If there's no other questions, you guys all enjoy your meal. I see you guys enjoying something at a little restaurant over there.
Okay. One last thing too. Can you send me your presentation too?
Yes, I'll send you my presentation, and I'll also send you my Eagle workbook. It has like it has every project information, all the contact information on beneficiaries. It kind of goes like into like a lot more detail than this presentation did. So I'll send you that too.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for your time. If there's
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day.
You as
All
well.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was great talking to you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now we're gonna have our speaker. And I need to get PowerPoint up here, so just give me a few minutes.
No, sure.